script, and we can make it a 5-hour job, or we could do it raw, organic, natural, because I'm like that. Okay, ready?
Yes, sir. On you. It's a recording.
So, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are here. We are about to do an unboxing of the Wahl cordless vapors. I want to kind of show you guys, right? We all know I got this box from Wahl about a month and a half ago, full of Wahl goodies, right? But as you guys know, I have a van full of clippers. I haven't really had a chance, an opportunity, or a need for a new clipper until today. You all know I'm a fan of Wahl. I started with Wahl. I stay real to Wahl. We could take you to my station if you want. All you're going to find is Wahl seniors, cordless seniors, 100 anniversary seniors, magic clips, detailers. Wahl is my thing. So I'm ever so grateful that Wahl actually sent me this box. A couple months have gone by, but it's time that my magic clips and my seniors are starting to get rusty and dusty. So here we have it, is the brand new Wahl 5-star cordless vapors. And I cannot wait to open these bad boys and show you guys what is in this box and everything that these bad boys have to offer. I'm gonna push that box aside for a second. Off the rip, I see the box has a matte finish, but a glossy finish on the clipper itself. I think that's pretty fire that they did that. It seems by the picture that it has a rubber grip. That's fire. I think I kind of like that idea. The blue indicator light. Inside this box, it seems that it does come with the guards. It says it here. It does come with the half guard and 1.5 guard. As a barber, you already know, when it comes with those 2 guards, it's a blessing instead of a stressing. So it comes with, here's kind of like an indicator. It comes with the clipper, the charger, a comb, the guards, a cleaning brush, a blade guard, and some oil. I cannot wait to find out what this F32 fade out blade is about. Apparently it's got a new blade. The way people have described it to me is if you're old school like me, I've been in it kind of a while. They told me the old Wahl balding clipper that had, like, it was just for balding. It had a very sharp blade that went all the way down to the bald line. So basically Wahl used that same style blade, that same engineering of the blade method to come up with this new F32 fade out blade. So you can go from your trimmer to your clipper without fear that you're gonna have to zero gap it and do all that crazy stuff, which I think is a blessing. In fact, it says right here on the box, it says seamless balding and fading. And so that's why I'm super excited to open these and get a try for myself. So here we go. I'm gonna crack this bad boys open. Very traditional Wahl box with the sleeve. The box is always taped. I always appreciate that, because sometimes the supply guys or whatever, when they go from shop to shop, barbers will like to open it. They'll like to run it on their arm and see if that's good or not. As you can see, Wahl tapes it. If that seal is broken, then you know somebody's tampered with it. I see that the tape is intact, in perfect condition. So it clearly came straight from Wahl, straight to me. I'm grateful for that. I'm gonna get this tape off. I forgot to grab a razor. Bear with me while I open this bad boy. Boom. Same traditional Wahl box as always. Kind of open the flaps. Oof, and there she is. What a beauty. I like that they put plastic on it to protect it even further. Sometimes even the hair fiber, if you guys been doing this a while, you know, even the fiber from the box, even the little fibers from this like recycled box, if your clipper doesn't have a protective sleeve, these fibers start to stick. You know, just because of static, the fibers start to stick to the clipper and it looks like you've been cutting blonde hairs or light hairs with it. So the fact that this is sealed, it's got the sleeve on it, got the blade protector. It's also even have like a piece of tape on there to protect the blade further. I think that's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful job by Wahl. You can tell there's some oil there too for lubrication. Look, they even put a sleeve on the button so nobody can tamper with the button before opening. I think that's amazing on Wahl behalf. I'm ever so grateful. Wahl's always paying attention to what barbers need. And I like that and I appreciate that. All barbers know that this is straight appreciation for the barber. Look, they put even a sleeve on the button. You got to cut that sleeve. If you find your Wahl Vapors without that plastic protective sleeve, you know somebody's been tampering with it. And this F32 fade out blade, it looks serious, brother. I like the lever on it. I'm not a big fan of the click lever. I won't mention all the other clippers that come with click lever. I think mentioning them is irrelevant. We all know who they are. I personally am not a fan of it. I like the free blade, the free lever, free movement on the lever, no click technology on the lever. I like that. I like the rubber grip. I feel like it's slick. It's very lightweight. I like that it has like metal housing, but it has a rubber grip. Sometimes the plastic, I feel it feels flimsy. I like that this kind of feels like a metal cover here. I'm not sure if it's plastic or metal, but it definitely feels metal to me. I kind of like how it feels. I like the finger grips. It's got finger grips on the back. I also feel like it's got a nice grip here for the thumb. Right under the 5-star emblem. It's got a perfect spot to kind of like fit your fingers. I think, or your thumb. I think the fingers and the thumb fit nicely. I can't wait to use these bad boys. We're going to turn it on and see how the motor sounds. The moment we've all been waiting for. Oh. Bro, that looks serious. That sounds crazy. I cannot wait to use these bad boys. I like the indicator light on the front. It's blinking. It clearly probably needs to be charged. Considering it's brand new, fresh out the box. It probably needs to be charged. Which makes total sense. But it sounds powerful as can be. I can't wait to use those. Does it have a 9,000 motor on it? Let me see. I probably should have read through the box before opening, but I wanted to be as authentic as can be with you guys. This is not scripted. This is not coerced. This is raw, organic. I went to my van, I opened the box, and I'm learning right with you guys. So apparently it has a high-speed brushless motor, adaptive speed control providing 8,000 RPMs. So it's not 9, but it's 8, which is still very powerful. I can't wait to use those. Like it says, the 8,000 RPMs will help guide you through all hair textures and types. The new metal taper lever and housing are ergonomic, designed for unmatched comfort and control. The deeper blade teeth are uniquely designed for consistent feeding and cutting. And the fine ballpoint teeth glide smoothly over pores, reducing nicks and snags. That's important. I didn't even think through to read that. So if you guys look, they're talking about that outer blade right there. It's got ballpoint teeth. The teeth are ballpoint because when your blades are too sharp, you know, you get people with big pores, and when you're fading, those blades and those teeth will get stuck in the pore and you'll get the ouch from the client. So apparently these ballpoint blade teeth reduce that snag of the clipper getting caught on the pore. It also has a tapered blade feel to it. If you look from an angle, it's got that tapered edge to it, like that tapered bevel. I can't wait to see what that looks like. I cannot wait to see what that works like. The charger, I like here, look at this. I want to get close up on that. The charger is the same charger that fits, you know, all your other Wahl Magic clips, your Wahl Seniors and stuff. So that's a plus that they kept the charger port the same. There's nothing worse than having 6 different wires at your station when you have a station full of wireless clippers. Sometimes it don't make sense to me. So the fact that these are compatible with the same chargers as all the other Wahls, I think is amazing. If I'm not mistaken, because it's the same, it should probably also fit on your like Wahl dock, on your Wahl charging dock. So that's good. I can't wait to use these. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the unboxing of the Wahl 5-star Vapor. That is the clipper itself. I'll go through all the other things that the box has. Look, it's sealed with the tape. Also, even the guards and comb. I'm appreciative of that. It just kind of extra assurance that these clippers have not been tampered with throughout the shipping process by anyone in the process. I like that. There's nothing worse than getting your clippers brand new, paying hundreds of dollars for them, and then realizing that somebody tested it on their arm, somebody opened the clipper and tested it to see if it was good or not before it got to you. So the fact that these are sealed and taped off, I think is awesome. So we have a bag full of guards here. Oh, look at this. It's the Wahl premium guards with the clip on it. I didn't even think that, so that's awesome. It doesn't come with the regular plastic guards. It actually comes with the Wahl 5-star premium guards. Let's crack that bag a little bit. Get the guards out. I think that's awesome that it comes with the Wahl premium guards with the metal clip. Those of you know, if you cut hair for a while, those premium guards are just awesome. They really stick onto the clipper and they won't come off. They're very durable as well. The plastic is very durable. I like that. And most importantly about the guards is, I don't know about you guys, but I do not fade without these. The half guard and the 1.5 guard, it comes in the kit, so I don't have to go crazy begging my barber supply guy to bring me the 1.5 and the half guard. I think that's key. That's clutch that it has those already in there. It has 1 through 4, or actually 0 half guard all the way up to 4, and then 6 and 8 if I'm not mistaken. 1, 2, 3. Let me see. Nope, so I lied. Look, it has from the half guard all the way to the 4 guard. And I've been cutting hair for a little while. Oh, I lied. It even has a 5. Am I missing something? Does it have 5, 6, 8, or a half guard all the way to 5? Those of you who've been cutting hair a while, I don't think these two matter. Those of you know that anything above a 3, you should be using your scissors. Sometimes you need it if a client's like, hey, let me get a 3 on top or whatever, but anything after the 2 open or the 3 close, I usually use scissor over comb, thinning shears. But that comb, you can't beat that Wahl durable plastic comb. It bends. It's very good. An old trick I learned from an OG is that this guard or this comb is actually built, this Wahl comb is built almost the same like a Wahl 1 guard. So when you're gonna do clipper over comb, without hesitating, you can use your comb and you do clipper over comb and you run that clipper over your comb, you know that that's a 1 guard. So in real time, the thickness of that equals the same thing as a 1 guard. And so I think that's very helpful that it comes with this comb. Is one of my favorite combs. When you use this comb, you can bet that that in real time is a 1 guard when you're doing clipper over comb work. A lot of times when you're matching and you're blending that tight skin fade work with the scissors on top, it's essential to have you a good comb. And Wahl sent that in the box, which I think is awesome. And that, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the unboxing of the Wahl 5-star Vapor with the F32 fade out blade on it. I can't wait to use those. Pay attention to our next video. I'll be giving reviews. So this is unboxing. Once I use these bad boys on a haircut, I'll be doing another videos to talk about the reviews, how I liked how it cut, whether I liked it or not, and why I did or didn't. So stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen.